Hello and welcome back. This is episode 2 in Stagnation. This is the Western view. I'm going to make it very simple, very clear. There are certain systems in our body that need to move. When they don't move, well, we die or get very ill. The first one is the circulatory system. And although it has its own pump, it has a heart that moves the blood through the body. If the circulatory system is unwell, either the pump is not working well, or the actual vessels that the blood is pumped through are clogged, or they've lost their flexibility, they're unable to help blood move from the bottom up through the legs. That's why we often get varicose veins and peripheral neuropathy and pain in our calves and cramping and all these other things is from poor circulation. So we need to stop stagnation in our circulatory system. Our lymphatic system has almost 4 times the amount of vessels throughout the body. Every portion of the body is infused with thousands and thousands of these little lymphatic vessels and nodes. And that system, unfortunately, has no pump. It only moves when we twist our body, when we pump our muscles, and when we do diaphragmatic breathing, which was always a practice. We used to breathe as we did as a baby. If you watch a baby lying in its crib, you're going to see its little belly going up and down. You're not going to see its chest moving. It's diaphragmatically breathing. And that baby's lymphatic system is working better than it probably will for the rest of its life. Because we breathe up here, we take a deep breath. That's macho nonsense. It has nothing to do with proper breathing. So if we don't breathe well, and we don't move our body, and we don't twist our muscles, it's like a face rag filled with water. You would twist it, the water comes out of it. If you just leave it there, it stays saturated. So that's what we need to do with our lymphatic system. Of course, we need to breathe deeply. And that's part of that diaphragmatic breathing. When we do, it moves oxygen into our lungs, and the oxygen is able to infuse our blood, and therefore we continue to live. We need to move. We need to move. Movement helps the heart move. Movement helps the body to clean itself. Movement moves waste out of our system. If you're constantly constipated, you'll end up getting, at the very least, some pretty terrible digestive problems. And my understanding is the second or third most deadly or most pronounced cancers in this country is colon cancer. Well, why do you get colon cancer? It's because the waste that's supposed to be moving out of our system sits there in place and once again does this. Causes inflammation. We need to move it. Every morning when I wake up, I do abdominal massage. I take and I'm telling my body, good morning. Wake up. Wake up. Get rid of all of the refuge that went in here and needs to come out there. Once again, stagnation is not a good thing. It's not rest. It's stasis. And stasis kills. Come back and see me in Volume 3. This is Dr. G, and I love you.